G'day, this is Jason Sweezy here from Forex UTurn and Forex Snager. Before we go into the setups quickly, I just want to show you a trade here on the weekly time frame on the Euro USD that I was going to give you but decided not to. And what a good choice that was. On that week on that Friday where I was going to give you the trade, we had a strong bull up close. And I told you on that day, I said, I don't want to do this trade because I bet you they're going to take it up just a few pips above the high on the Sunday open and then just tank it down. And sure enough, that's exactly what they did. They went about 25 pips higher right here, as you can see. They took it down. The following week later, they would have took it right down and stopped us out. Whether our stop would have been here below these weekly bars or even here. So total from here to here, I believe it's around 600 pips we would have lost. Yeah, definitely. So I'm so glad we did not do that trade. That's typical summer trading for you. So anyway, let's get on now to the Euro USD 5-minute time frame with the pip snagger. So we're gonna put our time where we start to look for a trade. Oh, look at that! I hit it, almost hit it bang on by 5 minutes. Okay, look at that! Right at 10 o'clock GMT, which is 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, New York time. We had a we had our setup, okay, and then it came back down at around 10 after 3 and just touched the 10, the trigger line, and up we went. So we would have got in long right here, okay. Our stop would have been 5 pips below this swing low, so our stop would have been around 50 pips and to the top was 103 pips. So you easily could have got a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 ratio on that trade. And then as we headed into the U.S. session, okay, this is at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. You wouldn't have done this trade as you can see it did not. When it finally pulled back, actually when it did pull back right here, okay, we only had about 20 pips to this peak here. So you could have did it, I guess, and went for about 15, 20 pips. Your stop would have been around 45. Wouldn't have been the best ratio, but you would have been able to get a few pips out of it. So that's the Euro trade, and now we'll just erase that line. We'll head on to the scalper 1 minute time frame. So we want to toggle between the two time frames. I'm going to take auto scroll off, and we're going to go back to 9 o'clock GMT, which is 2 o'clock in the morning, which is right there. Okay, so as you can see, when we did get the correct gap size right here, it was red down here, so there was no trade. And it went all the way up, as you can see. That was the setup actually on the 5 minutes. Did we have any other setups? No, we didn't. So that was it. We didn't have any setups on the Euro USD um, scalper UK session. So let's go on down now to the pound US dollar. We'll toggle between both time frames. We'll put on our line 10:15. Here we go, 10 o'clock GMT. So as you can see, it just basically went boom, 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 straight up. I don't know if you would have got in there because it was still showing black in the filter. So you might have got in and you would have got a few pips here to the top. The first time it kissed the trigger line was there. It's only good for about 50 pips or so. I would say you would have used the advanced method on this trade, as the actual ideal setup here did not line up correctly with the filter below. So you could have bought dips on all these times it went and kissed the trigger line. Okay, and the same thing here. Oh yeah, this was the move here. About 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, we had some major resistance or whatever there. It broke through it, broke through this one, came back down, hit our trigger right here. Okay, so this was definitely a trade. Yeah, it was far away from that resistance. Yeah, you could have pulled in, 40 pips or 25 pips or 30 pips out before it turned around. And that's it for the pound. Let's get rid of those lines, and then we'll go on to the Swissy. And the Swissy, okay, let's put this line on here. Okay, 10.15 was after that move. Okay, look at that. They had a big move right before the open of the UK session. And the open of the UK session, it just grinded sideways. And then at 15:45, which is quarter to 9, we had a setup here, but it didn't really go anywhere. Made a few pips, that's about it. And on here, same with this. I don't think it quite lined up. Yeah, well, if you're lucky, you could have got in here. We did break through the support here first. You could have sold somewhere around here. Yeah, there's only like 29 pips to the bottom. The stop was like 30 pips. Nothing too spectacular here on this mid-July summer day. So anyway, let's get rid of that, and then we'll move on to the hourly Forex U-turn trades. So on here, ooh, it was a flip-flop here, as you can see. We got our M formation to sell here, but the filter did not line up with it. So those of you who trade conservatively with this system, you would have done all right because you wouldn't have done the sell. And then when it reversed quickly again, giving you the W, I guess you would have got in somewhere around here, and you would have you would have made maybe 30 pips or so before it turned around on you. And now let's look at the pound. The pound actually gave you the W formation at the end of the day yesterday. You would have got long here at about 160.60, and we went to a high of 61.70 or so. It's around 100 pips or so. So yeah, so you did okay with that, as the filter did line up, and or aggressive traders got in when they saw this beautiful sharp pointed W. That's, you can't get any better than that. That's just a perfect one. The ones that are more rounded, the price tends to go sideways as they form. But the ones that show a nice beautiful pointy W or pointy M, those are the best ones, as price moved a little quicker as they formed. So basically, that's it for today for the setups. I went through them pretty quick because I only have about 14 minutes to do these on YouTube. So anyway, thanks for listening, and have a great day.